Oh, well, hey, bitch. It's Jamie. That's me here, honey. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another review for a I was going to say bad books, bad boys, whatever, the club, honey. All right. I was going to say BBC, but y'all might be thinking of something different world. So Bad Boys LA. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the latest episode. Okay. Of course, there was a fight that broke out that happened to be the baby's fight at a bowling alley, right? So everybody's talking about the fight amongst the cast. But for me, I'm having a hard time believing that y'all was actually in the same venue as the baby. It just didn't look like it. It wasn't giving that, but okay. All right. So they get into the van and Milan started, I'm sorry, not Milan, but Moolah start going off on William, okay? Start going off on him, telling him that he did too much. Now, y'all know on the last week's episode, William was over there patting his booty, trying to get it to bounce. All that money he say he spent on his booty, he over there patting it, trying to get it to shake. You spent all that money and it ain't shaking? Okay, he putting that on everybody. Yeah, it was time for Moolah to check him, and Moolah wanted an audience. Okay, I guess he wanted an audience and also people to agree with him as well by saying, "Yeah, I want to talk to somebody, honey." Hold on one second, I need to save this right here. Yes, ma'am, girl. Let me save that. There we go. Okay, so he's over there, saying, "Hey, I need everybody to listen up. Listen, William, you be doing too MF much. You be doing too much. You shaking all over the place, putting your body all over me. I don't like that. Okay." He says you act like you don't know how to act when you go places. Okay. Obviously, William craves attention. Okay. William says that he respects the straight community and would never do that. And I'm like, but you did though. But you did though. And you knew what you was doing. You did though. You were so happy to be out of the house and out there in LA or whatever, honey. You just really didn't care. But you did though. You was doing too much, right? So Milan and Anthony, okay. Later on, we see where Milan and Anthony are talking, and they upset over not being able to really enjoy themselves at the party. So Rally B decide he finna come out and join them. They speak on the baby fighting, and I'm like, girl, again, y'all can speak on it all y'all want to, but I don't believe y'all was at the party. I do believe the incident happened around that time, which is why y'all over there talking about it, but I don't believe that. Anyway, so Natalie asked Anthony and Milan to pull the people together because they want to throw a party, okay? She wants them, I think, to be in charge of that, right? So Milan wants to do some music together, okay? He keeps asking people, like begging people. And I was wondering, as soon as they said that, I was wondering when we hear, that's a bad boy. Yep, that's a, whatever the little intro is, I was wondering if that was Milan, if that's his voice on there. And I also wonder if all of the guys are going to end up being on that song, because that's the sync licensing. I don't know how his contract is set up, but every time somebody play that song, or as he gets streams, you know what I'm saying, from all these people watching it, like that's going to generate some money. And with that being said, I'm wondering, is the money going, a portion of that going to Milan only, or is that going to go to the others as well? So I guess we'll see how that process is going to work out. Okay. So William decided that he's going to leave because he's not a bad boy, right? Because Milan was like, yeah, we got to gather all the guys. And then really said all of the guys. And then he said, oh, you ain't hear about William. So that's when we found out that William decided to leave. Anthony says William is weak and says he needs to go back to catfishing because he don't know who he is. And that's the best way for him to operate. Well, don't nobody else know who he is either. And Anthony had me cackling. All right. Now, Milan speaks on William and Moolah, and how he just felt like he agreed with Moolah. William was doing too much. And at the end of the day, you got to respect what this person is. And if we want them to respect us, then we got to start respecting them too. Okay. That's just what it is. All right. So that's where Milan was with the thing. Okay. Anthony nor Relly D really disagreed. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. So Milan decided that he was going to call William. He was trying to get William to come back into the house. He asked him what's going on. Wants to know if he really thought that he was going to be getting jumped. Milan says no one was going to jump you. And William says that it doesn't matter who was or who wasn't going to jump him. He doesn't want the anxiety of it all. So basically, with them being in the rooms and the doors not being locked or whatever like that, he was concerned that somebody was just going to bust up in the room and just start tattywhacking on him. And I'm like, girl, I guess ain't nobody trying to fight you with your scary. All right. So William dead set on leaving no matter what. Like, I hear you. Milan's like, ain't nobody gonna fight you while I'm here. I got your bed. Ain't nobody finna do Nathaniel. I'm here with you. Baby, bye. Baby, bye. Okay. You can't prevent nobody from not fighting nobody. Okay. But he was trying to get him to come back, and William was like, I'm not coming back. It don't matter what you're talking about. I'm not coming. All right. So there's that. Milan and Dylan. Y'all know every episode I have to remind you guys just how much I don't like Dylan. Okay, because of exactly what Anthony said about William. All right. So let's keep going. So Dylan, Milan asked him, like, did he know anything was going on? Dylan says that William told him that somebody called his phone. Okay, somebody called him and told him that they were going to get jumped. I don't believe that. I'm not saying Dylan is lying. I feel like William was lying, saying somebody called the phone and said they was going to get jumped. I don't believe nobody told you that. I think you jumped scared and you left. And because I feel like you ain't going to be there for the reunion. Okay, I don't think you're going to be there for the reunion. But anyway, let's keep going. Dylan says, Milan says he believes that William was doing too much and that he did agree with Moolah. Okay, so you got to give respect if you want respect. So then Dylan said it pretty much calls William a P-U-S-S-Y-S-B-I-T. Okay, I said, not you over here calling somebody a P-U-S-S-Y-S-B-I-T. Girl, I can't stand Dylan. You're worse. Like, you're terrible. Like, girl, you feel comfortable now because you know guys got beef with other folks and it ain't with you. So now you staying at the house, but just not too long ago, you was over there ready to jump fences and leave as well with your scary. Girl, y'all one and the same. Talking about who the baddest. Y'all both the weakest. Anyway, so Curtis and Moolah. Moolah still not happy with William. Dylan tells the guys about William leaving and accusing them of jumping them later. Moolah and Curtis says that's not true. We don't even know where you got it from. Like, y'all cool. Like, we ain't got no issue with the community. We ain't got no issue with you. All we ask is for some respect. And Dylan's like, yeah, same thing with me. Just respect me. Just respect me. Baby, go ahead. So William decides he's going to talk to the producers. And when he's talking to these producers, y'all, he is terrified. He is so scared to talk to these producers because he don't know if somebody's going to run out and start swinging on him. Just scary. Doing all that big talking in confessionals. Anyway, so Moolah walks out and lets him know, listen, I ain't got no issue with you. I've supported you, always supported you. I had you on my show. I played your music when you was trying to get streams. I had your back. All I'm asking for is that, you know what I'm saying, you fall back because you're doing too much. He said, he was like, be honest. Weren't you the one leaking stuff? You was out here leaking things that's going on in the house for clout. William couldn't say nothing. Once he was caught up, he was so scared. So scared. Like, as soon as Moolah started talking, like, I supported you. I had your back with this and that. William was like, yeah, you did. And you did. And he was like, nah, let me talk. So he let him talk, and then he aired him out about clout chasing and telling people what's been going on in the house. So William really didn't have no comeback, so he decided to get back in the car, that is, so he could pull the hell off, okay? Milan decides to walk up like, what the hell William at? Like, what's going on? What happened, girl? Like, what is this? What's that? What happened? And he said he was disappointed, you know. Moolah went ahead and told Milan how he was leaking stuff, saying, I got a message from somebody saying, you know, congratulations or good luck on everything you got going on. And he's like, I ain't never tell nobody. So, and I damn sure didn't tell that person for them to be hitting me up. So it had to come from nobody but William. Right? So there's that. Milan was disappointed, but he was like, get your weak ass on, okay? Because you're really not no bad boy, right? So let's get to Kerrion and Gutta. Gutta really likes some Kerrion. So bad. Really likes this man, but Kyriann had to put him in this place. I told y'all I didn't think that Gutta was really his type 100%, okay? He might be bi, but maybe he likes transgender women. I mean, I don't know, right? Maybe, you know. But anyway, so we did learn that they're both single or whatever. He wanted to take the relationship further or the friendship further. But Kerrion wasn't willing to do that. He says, I think what we have is a good friendship and we should keep it there, period. But then they decided to open up about their dads. And we learned that Gutta lost his real dad when he was 6. Then turned around and lost his stepdad to fentanyl. So that was really sad. And his stepdad had died 2 months prior to him coming to the Bad Boys Club. Really sad. Really, really sad. So Kerrion says that he can relate when it comes to like having a poor relationship with the dad. Because, you know, whatever, y'all already know Kurt Franklin is his daddy. There's been rumors and things out there about, you know, the interactions between the two and the things that's been going on with them, which is really unfortunate. Kerrion says he doesn't know what his dad represents or his reasoning to what he's committed to. So basically, it's like he's saying Okay, you do all this gospel music, but you don't lead a gospel lifestyle. You sit up here and say that you're a Christian, okay? And if you're gonna be a Christian, where is forgiveness? Where is the compassion? Where are the things that's supposed to come with being a Christian? Why are you not giving that to me and I'm your own flesh and blood? So that's pretty much where Kerrion is coming from, okay? He says that he's been treated very differently behind the scenes. Okay. He says when he dropped the tape, because at one point it was an audio about his dad saying he'll beat his ass. So whatever his dad was saying, right? Kerrion says that he didn't know that it was going to go as viral worldwide as it did. He thought it was just going to do a little something. Okay. He thought it was going to shake, but he didn't think it was going to Harlem shake. Right. And that's what it did. Okay. It definitely Harlem shake. All right. What else ended up happening? Kyriann in the confessional, really sad. He didn't like that his dad apologized to his fans, but he has yet to receive an apology from his dad. Whew. Yikes. Okay. Kyriann up there crying. I said, you can tell this man goes through a lot of depression. He has a lot going on, I'm sure. He spoke on being alone, not really getting much family time. So that means that he stays in his head a lot. Okay. Really decides at a later time. Now, first of all, he's over there crying before we get to really crying all the way down to the ground, girl. Crying all the way down to the ground. Really sad about his dad. And now I'm feeling a little more sad for Kerrion because not only is he like at odds with his father at this time, it seems like this will be a time where he really needs his dad, considering the fact that there are rumors that are being put out there that Kirk Franklin's son, Kerrion, reportedly arrested in connection to missing woman who is rumored to be DEAD. Okay. And he was driving her car allegedly. Now, I'm reading this story here from the Neighborhood Talk. They said it looks like Kirk Franklin's son was arrested in connection to a unalived woman. Okay. They're saying that according to several reports and Larry Reed Live, Kerrion Franklin was arrested while driving in California after a Beverly Hills cop pulled him over, stopped him for a broken taillight. When the cops searched his car, they discovered an illegal item. And now, okay, they discovered an illegal item. And now this is where it gets crazy. After discovering the illegal item, that's when police decided to take him in for questioning. Franklin says the didn't belong to him. It was also discovered that the car he was driving did not belong to him either, but a woman missing who is rumored to be out of here. Okay, so that's very tough. And this is over here happening out there in Texas. Now, what they're alleging is that Franklin has now been charged with 3 felonies and is being held in Texas. Girl, them felonies is not good because they will keep you locked down to the ground. Do you hear me? And it's sad that he's at odds with his dad because I don't know if, when, and how his dad is actually going to like show up for him. Right? Oh my. I guess we'll find out at a later time. I can imagine what Kirk Franklin's messages are looking like and his comments. People probably blowing him up right now at this very moment. Girl, ain't this a mess here, girl? Well, definitely sure is, honey. But let's go ahead and move on to the rest of Bad Boys Club. Now, so Relly decides he's going to call William. William's so fake to me. Okay, he says that Moolah went from 0 to 100, you know what I'm saying, about this or that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but what about what you did? Tell about what you did for the reason for him to go 0 to 100. Okay, you didn't want to drop the bug about how you've been leaking stuff that's been going on in the house, right? Anyway, so what else ended up happening? No matter what Relly said, trying to convince him to come back into the house, William said, no, I'm good. I'm staying home. Don't bother me. Okay. What else happened? William talking about he spent 20K on his R's. Not you spending 20K on that mess. I can't still look terrible. Roundtable discussion. What did I have? Oh, yes. Dylan says that he should not, when they ask, like, do y'all think William should come back if he decides he wants to come back? Dylan says, no, I don't think he should come back. He shouldn't come back. Anthony says, Dylan, and that's why I was here for Anthony. Anthony said, Dylan is kind of lame. And I'm like, Anthony, it's not kind of, it is, okay? He is lame. Let's just clear. Dylan is lame, right? Dylan says if he comes back, he can't sleep with him. I bet you won't say that in his face. Y'all, I can't stand Dylan. Like, girl, I can't stand him. Anyway, so they all talk about the party and how they want to do a song and they want to do music and things together. And at some point they're going to do that. Some people don't even want to participate and do music, right? So we'll see. I feel like Milan gonna try to force everybody to do it, but we're gonna see how that's gonna play out. But I am ready for Anthony to show up, right? I think that's his name. When is he getting to the house? Let's bring him to the front. When is he coming? Okay, because I'm ready to see something else go on. But that's really all that happened. Okay, not a whole lot that happened. You know, primarily the big thing was Kerrion. His very, very emotional confessional. I really felt bad for him. Very sad the way he was up there crying about his dad and stuff, and probably not just crying about the relationship with his dad, but some of the things he could have done to, you know, cause a strain in the relationship, as well as, you know, his dad. And also now he's dealing with these charges. Very, very serious charges. And you got 3 at that. So you better pray to God. Okay, let me tell you, I'll be up there snitching like I'm up. I'm not even gonna lie to you, baby. I'll be up there snitching like I'm up. Just don't say that I told you. And I'm not gonna get on the stand. So can we figure out a way to not include me in on this? All right. But there's that, honey. Y'all go ahead and hop down below. Let me know your thoughts about BBC, okay? Bad Boys Club LA, or whatever you want to call it, Bad Boys LA. And also, let me know your thoughts about this situation surrounding Kyriann and his latest arrest over there in Texas or whatnot. Girl, let me know your thoughts, okay? That is really all that I have for you guys today. Please be sure to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at jamithatsme. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.